Hello there. This is an astrological forecast for Cancer for the month of March 2010. And this also applies if you have a Cancer ascendant. So you Cancerians, much of this month is going to be about learning, about your education, about furthering your learning in whatever area you can to further your work, your career, what it is that you want to do with your life. This is very much your month to focus on what kind of course, what kind of skills, what kind of way you can either do some learning or some teaching, whether you can teach those skills and share those skills with others. It's also a great month for anything connected with your spirituality, with understanding why we're here, what we're doing here, what are the world changes we're going through right now. There are earth changes happening, really serious earth changes, changes involving the structure of the earth, involving the economics of the earth, involving our governments. All this could well be, many of you may find yourselves really immersed in reading and learning or even teaching about these subjects. After about the first couple of weeks of the month, then we have the Sun, Mercury and Venus in your 10th house of career. So Cancerians, this is going to be a big focus this month on your career, on what it is that you want to achieve, on what you want in terms of success. And it's also a really important month, particularly the last couple of weeks of the month, for you to start to set yourself some goals. Put a little bit more structure in there so that you've actually got something that you're striving for, that you're working towards. Because with Venus in that house from about the 10th of the month onwards, it's going to make you very diplomatic. It means that anything that you need to communicate to other people within your career or things that you might want, it's going to be a great time to do that because people are going to be more receptive to you. On the 14th of the month, the Sun is conjunct Mercury. This is going to be a good time for communication. Anything where you need to get your point across, where you feel as though you've not been heard recently, that's going to be a really strong and powerful time to do it around the 14th of the month. So very important this month, if you can, if you haven't already done it, Cancerians, is to set some serious goals for yourself. That's going to be really key for you to be able to move forward in your career in a way that where you actually feel as though you're achieving something rather than maybe just talking about it and maybe just thinking about it, that you actually feel as though you've got something to go for. And for those of you who aren't clear about what it is you want to do, well, start looking at the things that you read, the things that you're passionate about, the things that you talk about, and the things that you think about a lot. Because these are very often clues as to where your passion lies and where you would do well in a career. We've got Mars for much of the month in your 2nd house, and many of you have been having issues with finances, and particularly until the 10th of the month. I would say don't take any serious action until after the 10th of the month when it comes to your finances, because after that time you'll find that your energy is really freed up. You'll feel as though you can move much more forward more easily, and you'll have lots of money-making ideas that you can really start proactively putting out there and doing. So I think I would wait just until after about the 10th of the month before I took any real serious indication of moving forward on the financial front. So don't get too frustrated if things don't quite feel as though they're moving in the first week or so of the month. We've got Saturn still in your 4th house for much of this year, so many of you are feeling constricted in the home family area as though you're just making it, as though you're just making ends meet. So it's very important that you are frugal, you're careful, and that you watch every single penny. Now, many of you Cancerians, you do watch every single penny, so I don't need to tell you that. But there are others of you who really do need to pull your horns in and just really start to watch what you're getting into debt for and what you're spending your hard-earned money on. So there you have it, Cancerians. It's going to be a month, a lot of learning and extending your skills into new areas, and then communicating and setting yourself goals in the work area. If any of you would like a personal reading, you might like to take a look at my website, and you can have 10 minutes, half an hour, or even more on your own aspects and transits in your chart. Because don't forget, these are very generalised readings that I give for each of the signs each month. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.